vested interest, a curious thing, a horrible, horrendous, unbearable thing, most times. Isn't it interesting how Masonry is applied eugenics and applied psychology? You had a bunch of whites, Chinese, and other non-black Masons are pretending that the black man and his application is not superior. Why do you think Bruce Lee did push-ups? Excuse me, pull-ups, right? Because he's trying to be like those guys that you call tree swingers and spear chuckers. Even the names you give them give away that you hold them, you hold them in high regard. You have the utmost respect for them. For us, we are those guys you want to fight like the Kuro Obi, the black belt. We are the old man, the old world order, the man who believed in the law of the jungle, of nature, and the supernatural, who made rules that were considerate of all aspects of culture, so the chiefs wouldn't have to hear whining from little mini-me's who didn't approve of a great strong martial artist who had lightning speed, who moved like a hare, a hawk, or a falcon. So as we were forced to think in ways that was similar to speed chess, the environment, food, animals, all this stuff at once, timing. Does it pay to be a slow thinker when the courts are backed up? Or does it pay to be a masterful martial artist that can go through a line of people and kill them all in a fraction of a second as he just walks down the line? Dead. And when you know you can do that, wouldn't you want to build a temple that makes it so they have to face you maybe one or two at a time? The nuances, the idiosyncrasies, the intricacies, the specifics, the details. Write all those words down and put things into context. You'll be a lot better off than you are now, most of you at least, if not all. The new man, Paul Newman's Lemonade. The new man is the technology man who aspires to do things that we naturally couldn't do. Fly in the sky with technology, not basic things made of nature, like a glider or something. Something you could glide off a pyramid, for instance, with, and fire down on your enemies. But you would have to moon something like that in coded symbols. But we won't get into that. The solar boat. These are natural things made from materials of nature, such as the pyramids that I got. These small pyramids, they're not expensive. They're like $12, $15 on Amazon. Wonderfully made Sphinx. Even if they're made by a white person, they did a great job. I suggest you buy some. I'm not racist. I'm not. Unless you find out he's in the KKK and he doesn't like me, or he doesn't give me my credit, then don't buy them. Anyway, I'm talking a little fast. I'm on the side of the road. You know, every time I have a few hits or something, I pull over to be safe. When you're a political dissident, go way out of your way to be in the right. You can break the law lightly, okay? We all know how that goes. You can speed sometimes, 3 or 4 miles over. You know, you can take a puff on the side of the road from a joint when no one's looking. I'm not saying I do that. No one gives a shit. But you don't push it. Don't be drunk driving emotional. This is about focus and discipline. We are at war. And they don't want you to take on a military philosophy, because then you get your tribe and people together in the name of ancient African martial art principles, Hispanic or Native or whatever your wonderful race may be. Do any of you think that I am really racist? Or do you think they've provoked me to say things that I don't really mean? With substances and secret society people that their own races want to stomp out most of the time. More often than not, I'd say. Could be wrong. How would you feel? And does it not seem to suggest that most whites who act racist, and most blacks and everyone else, it's environmental, right? Are we born racist? And is racism not a part of our behavior? So why, if the major component is nature, why even have classes like race relations in the first place? Why even have colleges? Why have operant conditioning or behavior modification if it's all nature? Why not just screen everyone out? Now, if you haven't settled the debate, why are you murdering millions of people every year? If you're that incompetent that you haven't settled the debate and you're killing all these people, We're all in debt. Isn't it time you just give up your money as a class? Everyone with old money, give it up to men of honor? Can the new man survive without a moral code to temper his insanity and sensual and carnal desires? No. We all know the new man must be like the old man. And when he eliminates the old man, he will miss him. Look, that's why some of these Masons are already, and they've been like for hundreds of years. Look, I'm not racist. I just want my people in charge. Why? Because he needs the old man. Look yourself in the mirror, black man, and say, the only reason I'm alive is because the old man is needed by the new man. If that was not the case, they would have wiped us out with a disease or some fabricated, false flag event that would have led to massive bloodshed a long time ago. The Negro problem is not the problem of how to get rid of the Negroes. It is how to suck them dry spiritually, mind, body, and soul, and their land, before discarding him without him outsmarting, outmaneuvering, and using African martial art principles to stop you from the rape, the brainwashing, and the resulting and accompanying sexual immorality, the abuse of our children, the stealing of our culture, the twisting of our deepest religious beliefs. So as the Jews play us against each other, rest assured, the white man is using psychology and eugenics to try to get his 2 cents in as well. It's a very sad situation we're in. And they say, well, why doesn't someone do something about it? If you're ever smart enough to say that, then it leads you to the conclusion eventually, if you're smarter than that, right? If you're about genius IQ or a little bit below, why didn't they stand with him? Because he was the only person really trying to do something about it. He might be that last little fluid in the lighter, but he's the last hope we can spark this revolution and kick some shit off with some capoeira moves and Afro-Asiatic techniques.